I should have done a live reaction to this chapter. I should have done that. Chapter 377 has a lot of surprises, and it's a pretty packed chapter. Uh, I like it a lot. I'm just bummed out because I decided to make a review and not a live reaction. And when I was reading the chapter, I was like, I had some moments of like, whoa, and I had some pretty good reactions, but sadly I can't record them. I'm kind of bummed out, but you gotta do what you gotta do now because I'm not gonna fake a live reaction because that would be dishonest. And yeah, so this chapter has 5 parts. Actually, no, 4 parts. Beg your pardon. 4 parts in terms of story progression, and 2 parts in terms of characterization. Now, characterization. Who knew? Nobody could have predicted this. In the beginning of the series, an old school viewer of the series that watched the series when it first came out in the original 1990s version and read the manga when it first came out by Togayashi Yoshihiro because he was famous for Yu Yu Hakusho previously, that type of original viewer of the series would have never predicted that the flag bearers of the LGBTQ community is basically going to be the Zoldyck family. Nobody could have seen this coming. You have Aluka, the the transgendered kid from the family, the youngest of the Zoldyck siblings, and then you have a cross dresser, Kiluto, who I'm not sure if he's transgender. I, I'm not sure, but basically you have a crossdresser, the second youngest of the sons, and now we find out that Ilumi is gay and he is engaged to Hisoka, and I'm like, whoa, it's not the sweet oh I love you type engaged. It's This is the thing about Ilumi and Hisoka. We always knew that they were similar when it comes to the very sickening personalities that they have in terms of the bloodlust and the killing and just seeking out strong opponents. We both knew that they were a match for one another. We both knew that they were exact copies of one another when it comes to this type of aspect of persona. The very messed up, just beyond repair. Yeah, we both knew that they were both like this. And to think that their relationship has gone to a point in which Hisoka has contracted Ilumi to kill him because that was where that relationship was headed to anyways. It fits the structural narrative of the story. It definitely does because we know their personalities. That fits. But for the troop to be okay with this? I mean, the two characterization aspects go to Ilumi and Kiloto because I mean the LGBTQ stuff aside for now. In terms of being messed up, Ilumi is special because he made the Phantom Troop, the entirety of the Phantom Troop, go silent like this when he was explaining his love towards Hisoka and the whole shebang around it in terms of how should I explain this? The way the Phantom Troop went silent when they found out that Hisoka And I mean, this is beyond LGBTQ. This is like messed up. This is like this is beyond messed up. No, no, no. This is something else. To love someone and due to your love to them, you want to kill them. I mean, I get it, because it's nothing new for Hisoka. He seeked out Chrollo, and now he's seeking out Illumi, and I don't think Illumi is going to die now. I honestly don't, and I think this adds an aspect to the story, because, jeez, now Kurapika has two of Killua's siblings that she's targeting. Kirito and Illumi. That adds an entire new curveball to the story. The Zoldycks are heavily involved in the Phantom Troop, and this is something big. This is something big. Now, let's move on to the story progression aspect of this chapter, which, by the way, is 4 parts. Now, the first bit is the Fugetsu Melody Kacho bit, and it's interesting because you get to see Kacho's level of intellect, and this is not anything new. That's why it's not characterization. You get to see her use the Morse code to communicate with Melody, and Melody realizes that Kacho is trying to make herself be annoying, so that in a situation where she has to choose between Kacho and Fugetsu, she chooses Fugetsu. And this is nothing new, because we already knew this. But the interesting thing is that Melody now knows that Fugetsu's Nen ability is basically a transportation type ability, and she seeks to utilize Fugetsu's ability in order to make Kacho and Fugetsu escape. And this is the thing. I'm beginning to think. I know I said this is a Nen ability. Perhaps it isn't. And I hate to contradict myself, but maybe that gate is the Nen Beast singular for both Fugetsu and Kacho, in which Kacho and Fugetsu could go to one another via this particular Nen Beast. But it doesn't make sense that Fugetsu could actually activate this Nen Beast at will, so I'm hesitant. And it doesn't make sense that she could see the Nen Beast in the first place. So this has to be a Nen ability. But there is a possibility, since Kacho's Nen Beast hasn't been seen, and for our knowledge, Fugetsu's Nen Beast hasn't been seen yet. They might share a single Nen Beast since they are twins. Who knows? Who knows in this curveball of an arc what's going to happen? Who knows? Now, the second part of... Melody is planning to use Fugetsu's ability to help them escape. But this is the thing. If they're going to escape, I don't see them escaping outside of the ship. They're probably going to go to one of the lower levels and take refuge there until the end of the tournament, the Succession War, probably. Because that is if it happens, because I don't see their ability being so OP that they could transport to any part of the world. And if that's the case, then cool beans, I'm wrong. But, that's just my guess. That's just my guess. Now, second part of story progression is the Phantom Troop and their meeting. And basically, the Phantom Troop is having a meeting to discuss the issue that is Hisoka. And in this meeting, we get a clear indicator as to the numbers, the numbers of the Phantom Troop, because we've only known a few of the numbers. We haven't really known all of them. We knew previously that Nobunaga was number 1 and Chrollo was number 0, but now we get all of the numbers, and that's kind of cool. So let's go down the list. First is Chrollo Lucifer, the boss, the head of the spiders, at number 0. Number 1 is Nobunaga. Number 2 is Phaeton. Number 3 is Machi. Number 4 is Kiloto. Number 5 is Sphinx. Number 7 is Franklin. Number 8 is Shizuku. Number 10 is Bonolenov. Belenov. Number 11 is Illumi, and I think that's it. That is it. But this is the thing, though. I wonder where number 12 is. If I'm not mistaken, the Phantom Troop members that died are Ovugin, who was the previous number 11, now replaced by... Oh, never mind. Kurotopi was number 12. Never mind. Correction there. Now Kurotopi is dead, and Shelnar is dead as well. What I wonder is if Illumi is going to be Nobunaga's partner, and I doubt it. I don't see them becoming partners at all. Their personas don't match at all. No. I don't see that. Because this is the thing. The entirety of the Phantom Troop is messed up. Every single individual. In order to... A prerequisite to the Phantom Troop is that you are not right in the mind. You are messed up. You are fucked. But Illumi is a special type of fucked. This is the truth, nothing but the truth. That's just the way it is. Now, what happens in the second part of the story progression, which is the Phantom Troop meeting, is they basically discuss that they know the basics, and that is that Hisoka is 190 centimeters, and okay. And basically they're looking through the list of everyone who's 190 centimeters, and I'm wondering if that's really the efficient manner, but I don't have really much of a way of searching for him, so okay. Might take a while. They basically are met by, after the whole Illumi thing that I explained earlier, they were met by a bunch of guys with rose tats. And those guys apparently are the people in charge of putting people in and out of the ship, from what I could tell. And I'm not gonna lie, they're powerful, but I don't think they're troop level powerful. One of the folk in that group, not the main guy. The main guy has like the school beard, and the rose tattoo is like over here at like the side of his head. He's like, yeah, better scram. And the guy I'm talking about, I think he has a rose tattoo here or something. This guy, that guy, seems to have a knack of picking up Nen, and he clarifies that the troop are not on the same level as them. That the troop could royally sodomize them, basically. Now, is that going to happen? No. I don't think the troop will cause a fuss until they see Hisoka. Or Kurapika. Whoever comes first. Because remember, Hisoka isn't on the first level that Chrollo was asking about. But Kurapika is. I actually have a theory on who I think Hisoka is. And the reason I'm wording it this way is because the theory I want to put out is that Chrollo is actually Priston. One with the makeup, one without the makeup. But you know, that's nonsense. I'm going to do more research. I'm probably wrong. I'm most likely wrong. I'm definitely wrong. Yeah, just brush that off. Yeah. Hisoka being Priston. That would be cool, though. That would be cool, because we've never seen Hisoka without the makeup. We've never seen Hisoka without the dyed hair. Keep that in mind. And we don't know what Priston's hair color... we don't know what Priston's height is. And we don't know what Hisoka's natural hair color is. Now, After the Rose Tats issue, basically the guys persuade the Phantom Troop into moving off of, the table in return to having access to more levels and also seeing the log, the passenger log, whatever. And then they disperse into groups and hunt Hisoka. Now, we know one group out of the groups that they've dispersed into, and that group is Chrollo, and this is the fourth point in the story progression because the Rose Tats was the third, so this is the fourth. The only group we know of is Chrollo, Lucifer, Bolonov, and can't pronounce your name sometimes. Shizuku. Duh. Okay. So they form a group. Chrollo basically says, "Okay, I'm cool with this group as long as I get to kill it. As long as I get to kill this SOB that did all this to us. As long as I get to kill Hisoka." And basically, Chrollo is down. Chrollo is down with the plan. Sorry, not Chrollo. Shizuku and Belanov they're down with the plan. Okay, that's gonna happen. And we just on the fly find out something. Shizuku is like, raid my fortune, maybe we'll find a clue there. And we find out that the girl, the little fortune teller girl from the York New Arc, has been murdered. And I'm saying murdered because I am sure that Hisoka killed her before engaging you-know-who in Mortal Kombat, in which he was not successful and almost died, actually died, came back to life, and kinda defecated on the troop. He sodomized the troop. He violated the troop harshly by killing Shalnar and keep forgetting his name. I actually think I mentioned his name before. But basically, we get that now. And the cool thing, Shizuku actually makes a parallel, or should I say Togashi makes a parallel between Chrollo Lucifer's book and the Death Note, and that's kind of cool parallel, and then the end of the chapter occurs. And until next time, guys, if you like this video, please leave a like. And if you really, really like this video, there's a subscribe button down here somewhere below. And until next time, guys, this is Anime Gypsy. And I'm out. See you guys later. Bye.